And normally mono black cannot answer it, as you can see for our opponent, but we can answer it. Yes, please. No Annex for you, bro. Only we can wield the power of Unholy Annex. Alright guys, so today we'll start with a story, because I've been grinding freaking arena for hours with tons of different decks. I try to make something work, and man, it feels so rough. I think this deck that you see in front of you is finally something that can, can make it work. Because like, I rebuilt tons of decks, and with all those badgers, space dragons, Cavaro, like you get such short window to play that very often turn 4 and I'm already dead. Like, I had games where my opponent went double leyline into bat, moment, let's go for this one maybe. We have a little bit of time. It's probably Ugin ramp Super Friends deck. So basically, they unloaded bat, leyline, land, and then I was at 0 land and they had basically no cards in the hand. Like, they had 3 left. And, then Channeler, and this cat that has life gain when you have 3 creatures, and I literally got Steamroll like on turn 4, and with a different deck. It's not this one, but it's not freaking easy, man. But I think we finally got something. I will go with Ashiok just to start some pressure, even if they kill it. And we can start pressuring Ugin, because I think this is what potentially drops on the next turn. They already used 1 pulse, so I basically am playing this deck because this is something I made before, and I tested it before, and I wanted to make a new deck, and I was like, alright, we are going back to mono black. And this one is heavy on the discard. Okay, so they went for Ashiok and a token. That's fine. Like, we should be able to, work with this. And they're pretty low on cards. I think one of those last cards, hopefully one of them, is something super powerful. And because we have ways to deal with everything, I mean, alright, maybe not exactly what I expected, but you know what? Let's roll with it. Let's go for the Necropsy. They have evidence, so we go for the card with the most cost for casting. And we'll draw a card. We can Beseech the Mirror and go for Annex. By the way, this is why we kept Lantern. Of course, for Cavaro decks. And you can see that this one is working just fine. Like, we have all the pieces. So they're going... Oh, man, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. I should wait. They still can activate the cottage. And they will. But you know what? I think we can deal with this. So I could kill the land here, but it's coming back, so we are not getting too much. We'll just get rid of the Regent. They should probably... Yeah. Go for something expensive. We kill the Regent. This is only a 2/2, so it won't pressure us too much. And we're entering the stage where we have the huge power. And I still needed to use Annex, because with those bear gains, man, this is insanely good. I mean, it just wins games. When I was testing this deck, I literally had people just seeing this and scooping, because they knew they cannot remove it, so, this Annex is pretty darn good. We don't have a demon yet, so I think we'll chill one more turn. They can put the counter on this. You know what, let's hit. Let's hit face. I don't think they can raise us. Oh man, this is great. This comes back tapped, so let's see. Man, if I knew that this is the card, I would not attack to force them to pump it. Oh man, this is so good. Let's go. Wait, how do you exactly work? I think we need to wait until this resolves. When you return to battle. Yeah. Because otherwise, I believe it's... I'm not sure, I think it still would be a land. But there is a chance it resets the ability. So the ruling is pretty weird on this one, because I think it's a new object when you kill it. So it might not retain all the abilities. But we'll see. For now we make the demon, and as you... Bro, imagine this without Annex. Like, this is the powerhouse card for all the mono black decks, and we can make it even better here. Let's swing. Now we can try to raise them if they don't have good cards. I mean, they are losing in like 2 turns. And we need to refill quickly before they find answers. That's what I'm trying to do. Guys, I've been grinding for a long time. You have to excuse me. I'm trying to find you something cool for today, but man, like I had a lot of decks that got steamrolled. But I think this one can hold its own. Like so far it's going great, and we don't have the main thing because we still have this artifact changing. Oh, they answered Annex. Oh, that's such a good top deck, man. Alright, not extremely happy about it, but I think we can still win with this. Unless the second card is also great. We cannot kill it, it's 5-drop. Ancient Vendetta. I think they have Ugin, but I'm not super sure. We could just kill it with Charm, which is probably what we'll do, so let's go. Oh, counters! Counters are nice. But yeah, let's go for this, because it pumps the Nightmare. So we get a pump on damage anyway. Oh, that's 10 damage. That's so much. I honestly would go for Ugin here. This is the best ramp spell. So I will risk it. I'm not sure if they played, but they really should. It's Eye of the Storms. Got you. We know our thing, man. Sure. I expected more Planeswalkers. I also was considering Lydiana, the 6-mana one. I mean, it's not like we have 2 mana right now, because that would be a double sacrifice, which kinda hits hard here. But Ugin is more popular, so I went with Ugin. They probably have more, even if they play both. So we are starting on a good note. Finally, let's go further and get some wins. Well, this is a weird one, isn't it? We can cycle one of the cards and potentially Beseech for a land. Do we mulligan this? I will mulligan this because we can hit Annex, which is better. This is actually close to, best we could hope on the draw. Sorry, on the mulligan. Because here, mono black probably. So let's go for the Lantern. We'll probably cycle it unless we see a different color that does something scary. Oh boy. Oh, this is such a nice play for us. Let's go for this. Oh, I actually want both of those cards. We could go this into... Okay, you know what? Okay, this is good. So we will do it one turn later. Okay. If I knew it, I would discard this one, but we couldn't know. I think we just go Core, Hex, and that should be enough. Especially against Mono Black, they probably cannot answer it. There is a chance for like a bat before combat or something, so I will wait for a moment. We don't have creatures, of course. You know what? Mono Black cannot deal too much damage. I want to make sure that we hit the biggest card and the most annoying card. I think we can take damage. Okay, so let's kill this guy. We can draw something for 2 mana, but I also want to prepare, because we have a way to be a bit of Dimir. For one card that works in Mono Black, okay, I will tell you, it's Deceit. It's just Deceit. And I think we want to draw cards already. So we have blue mana, also from the Firdoch Core. So we can actually create 8, I think 10 mana sources of blue mana. So, in the late game especially, you can just play those Deceits and actually solve artifacts and enchantments and stuff like this, which normally Mono Black cannot. So that's a bit of our trick. And in the early game, you use it as a discard. We also have Heist, so, like we have all the answers. Okay, now we need to think a little bit. I think it's Rakshasa probably. We should have this game right now. You know what? They probably have removal, but even if they go for it, unless it's Hex. Hex is the only... Oh, no way they have Hex. Because my plan was that they use 2 mana. This is the only card that kills Demon on 1 mana. So very unfortunate, but I think we can still do it. But I'm not extremely happy about it. So they will get Rakshasa, so it can get some abilities, but it shouldn't really be a problem. This is the power of the deck. As you can see, we are getting so much from this Annex that it's hard for them to do anything. We will probably kill this guy. 3 mana. So we could activate it, but I think it's too risky. I think it's actually too risky. We'll probably go for the charm. We can also draw something at the end step, you know, like instant removal. Okay, so we just need to survive this one turn and we can sweep everything. Corpses is very not fun card. One of the few we didn't want to see. Everything is with haste. This is so much damage. 11, 12. We are close to that, man. We are actually close to that. So I could go for the charm here. Oh, it doesn't die, right? Descended. Graveyard. It won't be put into graveyard. Okay, so we can make this play. Because I didn't want to remove it so they don't get it back. So they can replay it after sweeper. Here we save a lot of life, so I'm pretty happy with it. Now we can go for, of course, Deadly Cover-Up. And imagine if we didn't have this Annex and Core combo. Like, this is literally what keeps us alive. And allows us to survive through this crazy fruit. Like, I think we drew like 4 out of 5 lands lately. But I think we can... Okay, add it one... get it to one more. This is kinda crazy, but with Ashiok we should be able to do everything. We can get 2 tokens, which will help a ton. We need 4 mana, so it doesn't make a difference. We should draw something. No. Listen, at this point, after drawing so many lands, I'm not trusting Shuffler with a single card. We'll just make sure that we get the guaranteed value. And we can still draw something at instant speed. Heist, you know, not perfect. We'll probably get it after our opponent will have 0 cards. That's the perfect moment to start drawing your discard. But this Annex is working overtime just to save us anyway. So I honestly think we should be fine. They are dealing 4 damage and we are gaining 2 life a turn, forever, while drawing tons of cards. So in like 2 or 3 turns they will stop having fuel to continue probably. And I'll tell you, this is this is like an adventure to survive those decks. We could do it, right? It's not bad. But also they cannot kill us. So I can make this block because we don't kill miners, so they don't get corpses back. But the damage is so insignificant that I think we are fine. And here's the last card, and this is when you know that you deserve to draw your Heist. This is the first turn in the game where our opponent has no cards. And they actually managed to steal Descent. So we will need to do a little bit more. But they cannot remove creatures, they have no cards. The flyers will be a bit... I swear, how is it possible to draw so many lands in a row, man? Okay, that's why I love Ashiok. Even with Shuffler, you can still find cards that actually matter. And what do we go for? Probably another Annex. Because we life gain even more. So they can activate this, then play this. It will be 6, 7, 11. Yes, 6, 7. That means that if we go double Annex, it's not enough, but we can still make the demon on top of it. Wait, we can heist it. Okay, so that means it's Annex, which means we need to target the other one. Oh man, what a messy turn. I guess we can exile a card. They can activate Sanctuary, but they cannot protect it. So the fact that they got it back, it actually works in our favor here. So let's go this. Man, look how much Annex did this game. I actually cannot believe this. This card literally hard carried us together with Ashiok, because thanks to Ashiok we can make the whole play. Alright, and even Heist kinda worked. So all we need to do is like wait 2 turns. We'll stabilize with more life than our opponent and we'll get all the draws that we couldn't get so far, and then they will explode. Probably after this turn or the next turn they will explode. Annex! Oh boy! Aggro Annex. As you can see, everybody knows that the card is pretty decent. And this is where the Deceit comes into play, because now we can go for black and blue mana, and normally mono black cannot answer it, as you can see for our opponent, but we can answer it. Yes please, no Annex for you, bro. Only we can wield the power of Unholy Annex. So we'll probably discard something on next turn, see what exactly our opponent plays, and try to get into, you know, the late game a little bit. Which is like turn 4. Alright, let's see the plays. So this is the Splash Portal deck. So I don't remember exactly. I think they flip Moonshadow or something, depending on the version, but they don't have black so far, so maybe something else. I mean, if they play it, that must be the big card. Especially that, look at this. This creature is here to find combo pieces. So you know that they are trying to find Splash Portal and some creature. I'm not sure exactly which one. Maybe they just use it to draw a card and get value from it. Maybe that's the play, you know? So, this is a weird one. You know what? This actually doesn't matter too much. They can counter it, but we are getting the card, so it's kind of the same. Okay, we'll draw a card for the next turns. We will prepare our triple Deadly Cover-Up. We got 3 out of 4 from the whole deck, so a little bit too much. So we need to, you know, smooth our gameplay a little bit and get to the, you know, the good cards. This is probably not really for the matchup where our opponent doesn't have a single creature so far. Alright, maybe now. So the graveyard will matter as long as they play talents. So it's kind of important what we exile. Especially with Deadly Cover-Up. But we need to keep hitting lands and probably get some value engine. Beseech the Mirror might actually be perfect. We see the whole hand, however, let's go for black. However, they can counter something. So I think we will make sure that they have to. This opens Beseech the Mirror for Annex on the next turn, and we'll go for the core later, because with so much card we should hit it. Yep. They didn't want us to choose, and the damage isn't scary so far. They can level up and get the counter spell, but that opens them for a counter spell, so it's actually good for us for a single turn. Swing. They didn't go for it. Yeah, you can see how important this card can be, because sometimes you won't hit what you need, but with this, you are getting so many cards. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, and I love this combo. I actually love this combo. Losing land is massive downside, but it's still better than not having this card. And now we have the full combo. I told you, moment you play Annex, you will find it. You have 4 of them, you have 1 Beseech the Mirror, you have Ashiok, so you will get to the good stuff. Which means that we can just drop this guy. And it's a 3-drop, they cannot counter it. Knowing that they have Spell Snare is so massive here. And now we are not missing lands anymore, and I think this is the stage where we are taking over the game. They probably cannot burst us. I'm surprised they do it now, but I guess they wanted Spell Snare at every moment, but it cost them dearly. We could even counter this. We could go for the big demon. You know what? I will go for it. Because this will drain them out of cards very nicely, and they cannot counter it. And, you know, we're getting more stuff anyway. I don't think we need triple Deadly Cover-Up. Guys, I think this is another win. I think we are winning this one too, but let's see. Is always a little bit scary. So they will go towards the tower, pump this. Oh, they found the boomerang. Okay, we probably won't hit this, you know, in hand, because they always reply it immediately. And they can level it up, right? You can see that it's so important to have this high life total. They deal so much damage on basically nothing. But now we are getting to the good part. And they still have a counter spell. We want this Deceit later. I want to go for Boomerang. They will counter it probably. Okay, we're going first for the discard. They will probably counter it. Good. And we could break the infinite combo. They will take a counter spell then. Which means Deadly Cover-Up will be I think we can deal with it. Let's go, let's go. It has to be Boomerang Basics. This way we break the whole combo. It's kinda crazy because we went for a card that isn't even in the hand, knowing card that is in the hand. But this allows them to go infinite, you know, value forever. Is that the 4th Deadly Cover-Up from our deck? You know what, I'll take it. They will probably take the counter spell right now. Alright, 5. That's a little bit more damage than I expected because of this top deck. But it still cost them a little bit. Now they cannot counter. I'll take it. You can see how much this Annex gives you with the core. Let's just get this guy. Like, it's your lifeline, basically. Trainer or Burst Light? I think I will go for Burst Lightning. This way they cannot get the lethal. They get literally one. I should probably check the deck. Furnace, Ral will be a problem. Maybe they just use it to draw cards with others and get more value from the trainer. I think that's what the card is about. But I've seen lately like a Splash Portal deck. I think it was trying to dread Moonshadow or something. Like, I don't remember the build, but it was something like this. Here we can just go for the core, keep all the removal, and we should be absolutely fine. They will probably go for level 3 soon. We could start hitting them, but then they kill it. So it's not worth it. Let's just get more cards. Like, they cannot attack us on board, and Deceit is amazing. Man, if they level it up, we can bounce it and kill it. I tell you, having this blue mana, and you have Watery Graves, Cores, and also the Valgavoth Lair that you can go on blue, if you know that you are going for this play. It's such a massive difference, because Mono Black normally cannot answer things like this. But we can. We can. Let's go for the full version and see what happens. Oh, nothing. Oh, they might scoop. This is their last hope probably to win this game. Let's bounce it. And we most likely will discard it so they cannot get the new value from this. Even if the other card is great, we'll still go for this one. Okay, great. And with that, we are going for the lethal very quickly. Probably will swing all on the next turn. This cannot kill Deceit. Yeah, okay, on the next turn we are winning. I told you, I think that we are winning this one. It honestly was really scary at the early game. Ral is a really good draw. But I think it's not good enough for them. So they will probably discard the cards we've seen. Probably they keep this and combine it with like Torch the Tower to get rid of Deceit and get a few more turns. Oh, okay, maybe they got something better. I mean, we'll see. Riddler. This is Warp version, so they basically cycled the card for 2 mana. That's not a good play. Kinda weird. Okay. Sure. They have 2 loyalty on Ra. So they deal 3 damage. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's such a scoop, man. I really think, yeah, like they are dead on the next turn, man. That was a valiant last attempt, man. But yeah, we were prepared. I told you, Annex and the score is just lifeline, just carries you to the victory. Okay, guys, so this is a very risky hand. Let's be honest, we don't have much. We do not have much, but we can discard something and feel great about it. So that's my plan for this game. And this is a Kona deck. We have double nowhere to run. We could go for one of the Dragon Storms. Listen, I will be greedy. So this is a weird play. Normally you always go for Kona. So this might give our opponent a thought that there is a chance we have the answer, because we didn't seem very scared about this card. But also when they have 2, sometimes there's no point in discarding one. Because, you know, you always get hit by the other one. So hopefully our opponent thinks about that play. We need to get to our value cards for sure. Oh, this is so painful. Oh, they will get more cards. I wonder what more they can. Exhale will definitely be a bit of a problem. Okay, honestly? Well, honestly, it's 1 turn too late. Now we cannot play it. So we can risk losing the game instantly, or wait one more turn. I think waiting one more turn feels like a better idea. Because if we tap for this, we lose the game. Guys, it's ultra late game, it's turn 4. So, you know, they play Kona, they tap Omniscience, they tap with this, and they play the whole hand, whole library, and they win instantly. So we actually won't even draw a card with this. However, if we play it now, it's better. They also cannot protect Kona on the next turn with counter spell, which is massive. So we have to go Annex, we start drawing cards. Okay, this is better. And we have a lot of discards, so if we get good cards, we can start attacking their hand. So the next 2 turns will be intense, guys. The game will be decided then. Okay, this is incredible. Actually incredible. Alright. We don't need too much mana, so we will go for the Lantern. Life total doesn't matter too much in this matchup. We could deadly cover up Kona. Does it even matter? I will go like this because I want to have Kona in the graveyard. Just so we can deadly cover up it potentially at some point. We also can go for Vendetta. Okay, this is good. Guys, I'm learning. I'm actually learning. I know that this goes around hexproof. Are you proud? You can tell me in the comments how proud you are. It's been only, what, over a year, and I'm already all over this card, man, for at least one game. And I expect to double play it, by the way. I would love to have priority, but we don't have it. Let's go. Nowhere to run. Perfect. Perfect. Do you have... They can exhale. Okay. How about the second one? See, this is why we waited so long for this play. Because otherwise it would be, you know, a very unpleasant turn for us. And very fun for our opponent. So we kinda did everything. Now we can draw a card, try to hit Deadly Cover Up, exile Kona, and play from there. Okay, we kinda missed. Do we go Vendetta? Probably. Probably. Is it better to go Omniscience? We know that they have Kona. What happens if they go Omniscience later? We actually cannot stop it. And we are not racing fast enough. I will still go for the Kona. What do we want? Vendetta. This is actually a kind of hard choice, but I still think Kona is best. Where are you? Bro, single card in the deck. It's exactly for those Cavero decks, for everything that is combo based, and even against a lot of decks like Control, you can get rid of like Rapture or Monument. One is enough to win very often. Man, I'll tell you, I'm so happy because we made this work. As I told you in the outro, this was a bit of a rough day. I've been trying every deck and trying to make something cool for today, and this is the only one that left standing. We went 4-1 with this one. Not too many games, but listen, I'll take it. And I have to say, after playing with this deck, I feel better, you know? Because the other deck I was testing, like not this one, but the other one you don't see, because I need to rebuild it again. I think it went 0-4 or something like this. I couldn't win a game, so I'm really happy with this one. I had high hopes and it worked. It killed everyone, and that's what we do. And the cool twist for this, because we were showcasing this mono black demons lately, but this one is a little bit different because it uses blue mana for Deceit late game, but you don't really pay for it too much. You only have Graves, Lairs, and don't forget, this one gives you mana of any color, and you want to play it anyway with Annex. So when you get this 6-7 mana, suddenly you can answer artifacts, enchantments, planeswalkers, or just, you know, get rid of a token and discard a card. This is such a good play, and early game, I mean, it's basically a heist. it does the same thing. Discards a card, you don't exile, you don't have option to steal card, of course, but it's kinda the same, and it just gives you this nice boost of power early game to make sure that nothing goes wrong, especially turn before you play Annex. You can also check for get lost, counter spells, all of this stuff, and yeah, and later you just dominate. Beseech the Mirror, man, I added it as a, let's play 2 of them. I added some nowhere to runs. I kept the lanterns because I went to 1 and I was like, yeah, you need to bargain something. So we still went with 2 of them and 2 lairs. So not too much of investment, but man, this card won so many games. It's such a power play, especially that you also can sacrifice the core for it. So if you draw 2 of them, you can just sacrifice 1, get Annex, and this Ancient Vendetta single one will win you so many, games. There are so many combo decks or decks that heavily rely on one big main card. Alright, I wanted to make a short outro, but when I start talking about those decks, I have so much to say, especially after, you spent hours making those decks. Like, you have every decision mapped, every card in your mind. Why did you change it? And it's cool to share it, And by the way, I didn't mention it, but Archenemy's Charm is one of those cards. It's here not for a coincidence, because you are playing 4 creatures, and they are extremely powerful. So you can combine this in the late game. If you have double Deceit in your graveyard, you just play this at end step, get both of them, and man, you have plays for days. You can get so much done with this, and still it can be your removal, and that's why we play no colorless mana, just so we can cast it on curve together with Beseech the Mirror, because they are pretty heavy on the black mana. And that's enough rambling. Sloth, you need to stop. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all the patrons for allowing us to grind the ladder mercilessly until we find something really cool. Thank you guys for support, and yeah, that's it for today. And I'm going back to the other deck, and I will try to make it work for maybe tomorrow if it works. Alright, so that's it, and see you guys tomorrow.